Today we're going to discuss positive affirmations a little bit. This is something that's really grown in popularity lately, and I have a lot of clients who really struggle with the idea of positive affirmations because, there's a lot of talk around saying positive things about yourself every day and that bringing you into a more positive view of yourself. However, for many of us, positive affirmations can feel really cheesy when you're saying them, and they can also be hard to believe if we have some, negative core beliefs about ourselves, and they can be kind of harmful sometimes because they at times can embrace this idea of toxic positivity of if you think positive and you act positive, you'll feel positive. And in reality, positive affirmations are built to help us embrace the here and now, whether it's hard or easy, whether it's joy-filled or filled with sadness, and know that whatever we're feeling, we are enough. So there's 3 different ways that you can apply positive affirmations. The first is going to be writing out how you would act if that affirmation were true. So if today my positive affirmation is, I am enough just how I am, I would take time to reflect on how would I act if I really believed that if I am enough just as I am. And for me, that would probably mean that I, get some kind of movement in my day. I am setting boundaries with the people that people in my life so that I'm taking care of myself. I'm eating more balanced. I don't beat myself up if I, miss something, forget something, make a mistake. Those are some of the small ways that you can start making affirmations true. And so then what you're doing is you're bringing intention to your day of this is the way that I am acting and behaving because I am enough. And that can put some of that positive affirmation into action. Another thing that you can do with positive affirmations is working on embodiment of affirmations. This means if we use the same phrase, I am enough just how I am, that you take a couple of minutes to breathe and feel that statement in your body. You can do this through thinking of times where you felt like you were enough just as you were, or simply just connecting where you can feel that anchored into you physically. Because a lot of our unpleasant sensations are, buried in our body as well. We often pay attention to things like anxiety or overwhelm or really deep sadness. And when we take time to slow down and start paying attention and embodying some of that positivity, it actually can start changing our brain from clicking directly to the negative about a situation and helping us see more of the positive and more of the light and really see, who we are as a person. The last thing is working through negative core beliefs of yourself. So if you struggle with enacting positive affirmations because you do not believe that you are enough, repeating that you are enough every single day may not work for you. Oftentimes we have conditioned beliefs about ourselves from our environments. Sometimes it's parents, sometimes it's teachers, sometimes it's, societal expectations of our gender or race, weight, size, how we look, and those embed these deeply conditioned negative core beliefs about ourselves. And so if that's what's getting in the way of you embracing positive affirmations, doing healing work around those things is so crucial. This can mean seeing a therapist or a coach who can really support you in understanding what's going on behind that negative core belief and really sitting and being with that and moving through it so that it no longer runs your life. When we have these negative core beliefs deeply embedded in our subcortical part of our brain, they end up running the show because that part of our brain is much faster than the thinking part of our brain. And so we can say a positive affirmation, but we won't really believe it because that bottom part of our brain is already 10 steps ahead of us and is saying, you aren't enough, and here's all the reasons why. So you need to start people pleasing, and you need to start taking care of everybody around you, and you need to make sure that you are showing up no matter how you feel. So working through those negative core beliefs then makes positive affirmation work, the embodiment of positive affirmations, the actions of positive affirmations, much easier and more truly aligned with who we believe that we are. I hope that you guys found this to be helpful, and I will see you again soon.